Hello, I'm Suo Lu from Jingdong Security Team. Today, I'm happy to be here to introduce how we protect large amount of email users with HAProxy. Email is playing critical roles in company business both inside and outside. As one of the largest e-commerce companies in China, Jingdong's email system have hundreds of thousands of employee accounts. Email is very common and top entry point, facing daily increasingly cyber attacks. For example, hackers collect leaked account and password either from dark web deal or crawling from public website, like GitHub. After, if account is compromised, not only they can steal sensitive information, but also process future attack, such as phishing or fraud. Imagine you receive an email from an internal associate or group address. You will more tend to believe the context, right? So, to mitigate such threats, we plan to activate multi-factor authentication during account login for employees, just like we did for online customers, which is, if system detect login comes from a known environment, the service will notify the user to confirm and authorize via trusted device or text message. It is not easy to achieve this, of course. We are facing many challenges. As I said, Jingdong has huge users and accounts. The email system powered by Microsoft Exchange on-premise servers is hardly to switch to online exchange service or even transfer to another vendor which is able to support such many users, both for finance and compliance reasons. And there are kinds of email clients and versions in use online, include Windows PC, MacBook, mobile app, and web browsers. It will be a heavy operation to guide production users to change their client for different use behavior and as well as for supply chain. Also, Jingdong has many special posts. For example, logistics staff are usually work on warehouse, with not able to carry PC or even mobile phone. They often use public computer access email from time to time. All above lead to us strongly motivated build MFA by ourselves. The product is divided into two main parts, gateway and rule engine. After researching community and commercial solutions, we found HAProxy is an excellent just have what we need for the gateway. High performance proxy, good protocol support, and customizable. The main part proof of concept is mail protocol support. For account authentication, our exchange heavily use NTLM protocol, which requires stateful long connection session. HAProxy community have nicely clear document shows that full support of NTLM. After review the feature of HTTP reuse save, prefer last server, and HTTP keep alive, we are satisfied connection can be safely used here. Another type of protocols is for communication. Without required information of account, device, and environment, MFA cannot be proceed. Exchange protocols are not open source, but with Lua module capture the payload, we are able to analyze the key values and extract enough MFA needed information. Finally, we decide to use HAProxy as the gateway part. This is a system design picture of gateway. For client, the gateway supports PC, mobile, and web browsers, which are bridged by different front-end endpoints, receive specific protocols package. gateway is composed of 5 parts, including network management, protocol identification, data extraction, security detection, and internal monitor. Exchange clusters are processed by backend bypass config. Between front-end and back-end connections, a set of Lua modules are responsible for check MFA from external service. These are the basic configurations. We are using thread mode rather than master worker process mode. The key configurations are the kind of connection and resource limits and timeout. For MFA communication, each HAProxy configuration, front-end will firstly create ACL rules bypass, as the example of Windows PC protocol shows here. Then pass the request to Lua module, capture client information. After successful basic account and password login, an MFA check will be triggered in the context of response. If the client is not trusted, the external MFA service will instantly start a separate process to the real user, then hit the gateway to reject a connection. Interesting here, it is possible in some kind of control the client experience during MFA challenge in several ways. For example, client requests can be held for a short time to wait for the MFA complete. In some clients, if MFA can be finished in 1 minute, it will just display a spin bar and then successfully go into the normal email process. By using response code, some client can even promote a dialog shows the user to complete the MFA process. Anyway, the drawback of use gateway is less aware of client. The mission here is to maximize reduce the fragmented use behavior. Next, let me share some experience during our gateway development. First is performance test and production. It is quite not easy to simulate account email behavior because there are many different actions like download big attachment or send email to a large group. So after trying to build load test scripts, we decide to deploy the code online in Gray. In the beginning, we pick a powerful machine, a 16 CPU node, then compare with the cut of half CPU machine. If consumption is linear, then keep doing this. Finally, we turn a 2C4G container Linux, which can stable support 5,000 sessions with MFA activated. We also see there have some spike in the traffic, which may crash the process right away. After research, we found it is caused by external HTTP call in our Lua code. Fortunately, HAProxy rate limit sessions feature can mitigate this problem here. With the config, client, connection just need to wait for a few of seconds in the queue. Of course, if your system requires running 24 hours high availability, there need much more than product feature implementation. We designed this in 3 ways. 1. System. We use SAMP to monitor gateway nodes, include CPU consumption and spike, memory usage, disk usage, and busy status, network output, and connection usage. 2 is process. We use HAProxy internal monitor URL feature with a URL prompt job for basic running information fetch. We also use system process management tool to launch HAProxy in the background in case of pull up the service immediately for crashed by any problem. 3 is business. For any proxy or MFA connections error, it is reported to our central APM system, which can set up error alarming right now. In the future, beyond the login, we will build a continuous access evaluation process to cover more security scenarios by managing the mapping of accounts and connections. Besides that, enhance login process security with MFA physical detection, integrate with other security products like WAF are also planned. That's all for my sharing today. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, you can reach out to me via email. Also, I would like to thank HAProxy created the exciting product, community, and have this great conference. Thanks again.